Day 13. It's about 8 a.m. and we're on our way. We're headed to the market. Henry, how do you say it? Montezuma Valley Market. We're just gonna stop in for a bit because they give you a ride to and from the market from the trail. And then we're probably gonna camp around there. So just 10 miles today, unless our plans change. So yeah, it's gonna be a good day. All right, this is our second rainbow of the trip. Unfortunately, it might mean that we're about to go into rain, but it is quite beautiful. What do you think, Henry? How many minutes till we get to rain?
2 hours.
2 hours. All right, I'll look at the clock. I'll keep you posted. All right, not 30 minutes later, Henry decided to stop to put on some more of his rain gear because here and there are some sprinkles. So we mostly just, he didn't have his stuff out easily accessible, and so you don't have to stop in the pouring rain to get everything out, which is understandable. So I now also have put on my rain pants, and I already had my jacket on. It's already starting to get some holes, so not like full-on holes, but like scratches, superficial holes, superficial tears. There we go. Anyway, might have to replace this lovely little froggy toggy, or I just have to get something better. I don't know. There's pros and cons. It's honestly, it's not a bad rain jacket, but I don't know how many I'm gonna go through on this trail. So we'll see. Bye. This is wild. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. It is sprinkling now officially. This is beautiful. We made it to 100. It's really misty. It's been misting like all day. But we're here. And we're headed to the market. Very exciting. This may be the only consecutive miles we've done, but we can always say we went 100 consecutive miles. Not for long. Here. Exciting. First proper hiker box we've seen. I don't think I'm gonna take anything, but it's pretty cool. You can like take stuff, add stuff, whatever you want. That's awesome.
Sorry, whatever foil. Marla. I should go. More of it.
Hello. Gosh, what has happened since my last update? It was like misty rain most of today, so I didn't really take many videos while we were hiking. But just to recap, we went about 10 miles. We crossed the 100-mile mark. Yay! Only took us 13 days. That's okay. We're on slow and steady. No rush. Let's see. Basically, we were going to go to the Montezuma market and then head back to trail and camp. And then we head into Warner Springs tomorrow because we have like a resupply box there. But so the market will like come pick you up if you call them. And so they came and picked us up from the trailhead, and people have been talking about this storm and the weather and all of this. And like, okay, to be honest, compared to the other storm that we waited out, like this is minimal. But there is supposed to be snow overnight. And like maybe some rain tomorrow, but not like, I don't know. I'm hoping it looks like most of it's going to come overnight. Anyway, so I think we would have been fine in it, but when we got to the market, a lot of people were trying to ride out the storm, and some local people had like offered up their home for hikers to just try to stay out of the weather. The campsites, we didn't look a ton, but just the area where we were like wasn't all that protected, and so it definitely would have been like not a super fun night. And the other thing is, like, we were done hiking by like 1 p.m. and the next campsite, or like designated campsite, so you can potentially camp other places depending on the situation, but sometimes you're just like on the side of the mountain and there wouldn't really be a place to camp. And anyway, it was like another 10 miles. We're like, well, we're not going to go another 10 miles. And so anyway, the fact that there like were some spots with some local people who were like willing to help people get out of the weather, we decided to go ahead and do that. So we are at a local person's house who has opened up their home. We've been here for a few hours now. The market was awesome. Really great resupply. I'll probably get some more stuff there tomorrow. But actually we might just be hiking straight back to the trail from here. So in that case I wouldn't, but to be determined. Anyway, yeah, so we've just been hanging out here. We've met some other hikers who are staying here. So that was fun. And we had a hot meal, which was nice, because we usually we didn't bring a stove, so we cold soak on the trail, but we picked up a backpacking meal at the market because we knew that being in the house we'd be able to boil some water. So Henry and I split a backpacking meal, which was delicious. And yeah, some people are out there like playing dominoes and stuff, and we've been trying to fine tune, or maybe not fine tune isn't the right word, but just like try to figure out our plans for flipping and stuff, because we are nearing the part where most people are going around or going forward for a little while and then turning around, because the snow is just, it sounds like it's really bad. I haven't seen it. It sounds like something else. So anyway, keep my eye on some people who are doing it now, but kind of planning on some type of an alternate path. So anyway, getting those logistics worked out, and yeah, just really nice to like have a dry place to sleep. I feel bad. We're like, there's been so many storms, and like, again, we could have stayed outside tonight, but it's just one of those things where you're like, well, we're not walking anymore. If I don't stay here, I'm going to be in a tent for like, I don't know, 18 hours or something, which would be fine. But I'm like, I mean, I don't need to be a martyr here. Just probably going to stay in the house. So yeah, anyway, I promise we'll do more consecutive nights of camping soon, but I don't know, man. It's a weird year. But anyway, I think that's about it. We'll probably turn in sort of early, as we typically do on our hiking schedule. And yeah, the hiking today was, I mean, the rainbow was definitely a highlight, and all things considered, it was wet, but it was like pretty minimal. So it really wasn't that bad. The wind was definitely the worst part, but, once we got like on the other side of the mountain, it was like very protected, or much more protected at least, which was really nice. And yeah, like uneventful overall. So that's about it. Bye.